Right, today we're going to build a van shower. Just been to Wickes, just bought some timber that I don't need for the shower, I need for something else. Just bought a load of ply. I'm going to show you what we've done so far, and then I'm going to carry on, hopefully get the shower somewhere near finished today. But that's my main project today, is shower. It's shower day. But before I start that,
what are we going to get for you?
can I get a bacon roll meal with brown sauce and a large white coffee, please?
Yeah, anything else, mate?
That's it, thanks. Thank you. Can I get 2, please? Thank you, cheers. So first of all, the hot water system is the Bobil Vans hot water system. This is essentially it. It comes full kit, including all the pumps, hose, an 18-litre water tank. It comes with these 3D printed bits here onto this heat exchange. It comes with this, I don't know what that's called. And then obviously the Chinese diesel heater plumbs into that. How this works is hot air comes out of here and it goes into here and splits off, so I can move this to adjust it so hot air is just coming straight out and to heat the cab, or I can adjust it so I'm getting half warm air, half hot water, or I can have it closed off, which means that there's no hot air. So for example in summer, no hot air coming into the cab, the hot air is going straight out into the heat exchanger, warming the hot water up into there, and then the waste hot air goes out to ground. Now I understand that seems wasteful, but that is better than having hot air come into your van. So this has got an 18-litre tank here, and then we've got a 120-litre tank or something massive. This tank is going to be the cold water tank, and it is going to feed this tank via this little tap here. So when you turn the water on and turn that tap on, it will push water from here into here to fill this up, and then that will heat up, and then you can use that as your hot water for your shower. But also it's having hot and cold water, so you can, it's got a mixer tap, as you can see there. The plumbing runs all the way behind the cladding. Here we're going to have sink, so it's got hot and cold water to the sink, and then back there is the hot and cold outlet for the shower. Now as you can see, the mixer tap and the shower is already in. That was done to gauge where things are going to go. I'm going to take this off today because I've now got ply I need. Ply line the insides of this, and also over there is the PVC sheet to also line this, because obviously I'm not going to have plaid inside a shower. As you can see, the shower frame is built, the shower tray is in and is plumbed out to ground. Right now what I need to do is PVC line this back, so then when I slide the boards in, I can scribe to that line. PVC is here, and it came with this many tubes of sealant. I'm going to cut that to go on the back at 94 centimetres, because the shower tray is 90, and we have a 2 centimetre overhang either side for when I seal it together. So this is the first sheet rough lit up. Obviously it's got a clear, a blue film on it, it's actually white. But what I've done here is I've made it overhang, and then overhang there. So then when my sheets go to it, I can seal it down and it's not just another shit joint, hopefully. In my rush to get the shower started today, well not started, get the shower finished today, I forgot I needed to do this overhead storage before I put the shower in, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get to the back here. So anyway, I just built this. It's been my morning. It needs cleaning inside and stuff, and sound deadening and all that, but I needed to get this done so that I could start plyboarding the shower. Right, so Darren's just come out now, the half at work's done. It's what, like 4 PM is it?
Yeah.
4 PM, Darren's just started work.
What have we done today?
I've done that.
You've done the bees.
I've done the backs of the that's gangster, that gangster noise. That is now stuck in. Well, it'll be dry tomorrow. I've used like 3 tubs of this Flex Seal stuff. This is what it looks like on the inside. I'm just going to try and cut this really awkward piece here. Then we're going to screw probably some of these beams here, some of these batons to this, then take it all off in one go. Hopefully it'll come off in one go. Then we can cut the plastic sheet into that shape, and then Bob's your uncle Fanny's around to Booyakasha.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Alright, So I didn't get it all done today. In fact, I probably got less than half of it done today. But what I have got done is the important bit, and that's scribing this area here to make sure that it fits relatively snug all the way around. This was the thing I was sweating about the most in this entire build. Even a month before I got this van to build, this scribing was the bit I was most bothered about. And actually, if you look, there's the odd millimetre here and there. I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. It's better than I would have imagined for a first time ever doing it. This is better than I ever imagined. I'm gonna seal those up so they don't creak as much. Well, right, so the next day, finish this side. I'm going to start the other side now. There's a few things I want you to have a look at. Yeah. On the ceiling here, I use one continuous piece because I want to see that curve, make it all look smooth. And what I was going to do is put another piece in the entire thing and then have it maybe an overlap and then seal it here. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get another piece this size and sit it flush against this and then go that way. So a piece that'll fit just there. Few reasons. I think that in a gap up on the top it's going to be less likely for any leaks because water doesn't run upwards particularly, but also I think I can get a more flush, with this being a straight line, I can get a more flush finish. I think it'll just look neater, so I'm going to work on that first today and then we're going to work on this wall. This wall took a long time, but given it's the first time I've ever done it, I've showed you before, the gap is minimal all the way around, so when I cut the plastic, a thin bead of silicone will be fine to seal that up. I'm going to put more than a thin bead of silicone on it because I'm going to put some behind as well just to make sure, but thin bead of silicone on the face of it will work. We've had some more plumb fittings arrive today. This is the fitting that goes into the water tank, and then this is the fitting that goes into that. It converts that to a John Guest fitting. So this is going to be the water, main water out, and then we've got these fittings which are going to be also water out from the hot water tank to the cold water tank, and then probably from the cold water tank to the cold water feed. I think that makes sense. And as you can see, all the shower fittings are here, and then boxes of sealant, and then also have this roof vent. I'm going to worry about that vent later. I wanted to show you my homemade scribing tool. I made this myself, engineered this. So you put your Sharpie in there. It's two different settings, but I'm going to use this one for now. And then I can put this against here and run it up the wall. It's marking that for me. Marks that for me, and then when I cut that, that's going to slip back into there flush with this. There you go. What I really didn't need today was rain. All my tools are out and it's bloody raining now. So that's going to hinder things a bit today, especially when I've got to work outside. As I said previously, this shower has been something that I've been sweating on even before I got this fan. Because I've never done it before, it's a learning curve. However, this side took me most of yesterday to do. I wasn't working flat out obviously, but it took me most of the day to do. This side took me about an hour. I've not quite finished it yet, I need to trim this off, but as far as the scribing goes, that piece is in. I'm looking good. So it just shows really that, I mean, I took my time on this one to get it right, and it is right. And then I've learnt that thing, and I've just relayed it over to this side, and it's bob on. God, I'm so excited by this shower now. Is that weird? So here's my boards laid out. I need to cut this. Well, I need to draw around it, but obviously it's raining, so my Sharpie is going to be a bit of a pain to do. I'm going to do that, do my best, and crack on. Don't know if I mentioned it's raining, but it is raining. That means it's quite dull, a dull day. So I've got the doors shut at the back, so I don't want stuff to get wet that's in the back. I can't cut it outside because it's raining, if I mentioned that. So I'm going to try and cut it in here. I couldn't do it with a Sharpie, I tried. I ended up just scribing it with a screw, but I'm confident that that should work. I'll use this metal jigsaw blade rather than the coarse wood one because it just broke the plastic. The plastic sheet is now cut. I've got to test it yet, but I'm just putting the boards back up, and I just want to show you the process of what I've done. So I've put Sikaflex, well, some sealant, I don't know, it's not Sikaflex, it's similar, all around the outside and all on here. That's just to try and eliminate any creaks. It was creaking a bit before, it's not creaking now. I also obviously sealed the joints. I know that I don't need to seal those joints necessarily, but it's just going to make it more sturdy. I've not put the sealant around all the edges yet, but I just want to show you what we currently look like. Just started to put some of the fittings up. For the first time ever doing a shower, I am impressed by my own work. Still a way to go, but biggest stress done. I just want to say thanks to a few people actually who have influenced me in this and encouraged me. Obviously Darren's been here to help me from time to time, although he's neglected me today and gone off to his actual job, which I'm not impressed by. Thanks to Neil, and thanks to Unimpressed Jeff for his advice on fittings. Thanks to Greg Virgo as well. I had a brief conversation with him about plumbing and stuff, and also I watched one of his videos which helped a little bit. Bruce. I mean, this is not everybody, I'm not thanking everybody, just the people that I've spoke to recently about this build. Anyway, I've got work to do. Forget this sentimental shit. To the endless grey, how they fight for the right, yes, but who's to say? Here we have it. I'm not going to seal the edges up yet because I'm going to wait until the Sikaflex that's holding this stuff on has gone off, so I'll seal it all in tomorrow. Still waiting on some plumb parts for the back of the shower. So those things there, once they arrive we should be cooking on gas. Still waiting on a thing to go into the diesel tank for the diesel heater, but the plumbing, most of the other plumbing parts have arrived, so I'm going to crack on with some of that in a bit, but right now just making a piece that fits on here. So I've currently just put this trim on this flat edge here and the same on the bottom. I took the executive decision to drill a hole in the ceiling all the way through, and that is going to be for this fan device here. So this fan device here has also got a light on it, and 2 speeds. The jacker is used to test all this. So I put the top part of the roof fan in, and this is the bottom part, and these are the connectors I'm using, the solder connectors that you burn with one of these things and they solder up and heat shrink it all at the same time. I've just tested it and it's working, so I'm going to go put this up now. So it's 7:30 PM, light is up. It's also an extractor fan, I don't know if you can hear that. And the shower is essentially done from the inside. I've just been doing some more work on the water system, running some more pipe work, etc. But I'm going to call it a day now, so thanks for watching. If you want to see more updates, I'll be making more videos on this build and hopefully finishing the shower. That would be nice. For now, I'll say good night. Thanks, see you soon, bye.